Hello everyone, and if you have downloaded this file, you would be greeted by this section, Christmas promo project. And then here's the complete animation. So the first part is the Santa going around, the sleigh going with sparkles and revealing the text. You could change the text and logo. I will be showing you soon. And here's the image 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. And then the third part where it just reveals the logo, or you could also add a text here. So let's get started. The first thing first, I have added a quick editor. Let me just close this once. I've added this quick editor pre-composition. That way you could simply go in there and select the one which you want to edit, instead of going, let's say, by going in this one and then going this one and then going this one, and then you reveal this this section. So instead of that, I've added quick section so that you could simply just click here and it goes to the front section or the end pre-compositions. So now this sparkle text is the first section which is shown around here. Then let's go to these polaroids are obviously the polaroids. There's a background, which if you have not added a background, it will not be given in the template, but you could simply download from any like Unsplash or Pixabay site for non-copyright files. I'll be showing how to add the background also. So let's get started first. So just double click on sparkle one, and here you could add your own logo, text, or your text logo plus Merry Christmas, however you wish to do it. Just make sure it's in the right section so that it is covered by some sparkles. And now you could see it is showing the logo instead of the text which was showing first. Now the next thing is the second part, which is the polaroids. So if I go to quick editor, the polaroid 1, and then here you could see you could disable the holy leaf. You could add your own things if you want. If you have any ugly parts or stuff, just add it anywhere however you wish to. You could just switch like disable this on, change its font, and then this is what's going to change the image in there. So right now there's an image which is the default one. I'll simply switch it to this fireworks video which I got from Pixabay. And then now you could see if I go to the first section, it loads this thing and boom, your video is showing here. You could add your family photos, videos, memories. You could use it for your business sales, promotion of some kind, invitations, just showing memories of your last Christmas or anything, depending on however you wish to. And that way you could add for each polaroids, like this one, this one, this one, this one. For now it's 6. I will show how to add more. It's a bit more, it takes more steps because of After Effects. You could see there's no background behind this one. Here you could also check and go on this background section, and here if you go to black solid, you could change which color you wish to show. You could see, you could change the blend modes if you wish to. You could just disable this overlay completely. There's a fill text if you don't want to have this weird section, but simply just like this, a white section, so that you don't want anything. I'll just add this one, and let's go to background video, which you could simply go from here also. And here we will be adding image. I found this one on Unsplash. If you don't see these icons, you could simply go to wave, show layer controls, or press Ctrl Shift H. Let's make it full. And now you could see there's a background around here. Let's just bring it a bit up, and here you could see how it's going. There's the overlays, the falling overlays, the black solid. Here you could change the way you wish to, the color or overlay which you wish to show. I'll put like this. And then there's also a blurriness applied. You could disable it if you wish to, but I would keep it because that's how I made it. And then boom, there's an image behind this, nice forest vibes, and the color matches. It's nice and looking smooth, looks good. Now let's go to the third section. The third section, you could just simply go to here, add text and logo, disable this. You could just do this, add your own text elements, anything you wish, and then boom, it shows around here. Now let's see how to add more polaroids around here. So first thing first, if you're not familiar to After Effects, this is one thing you should know, that this polaroid 6 you cannot simply duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D or Ctrl C Ctrl V for copy pasting. You cannot simply duplicate it and hope that this is going to be different, because anything you do in this change, let's say you change anything in polaroid 6, would also change it in this section. So we want it to be different than the polaroid 6, as this file links to this one, and this file also is linking to this one. So what we need to do is, let's first do the polaroid 5 instead, so that we do the left one first. So I'm doing Ctrl D, I'm going to drag it up, I'm going to drag it to the next section so that it goes down, goes up. Now why we are doing Ctrl D here, so that we can have this animation which is set from going bottom to up around, and have this one, we have this one here too, so that we don't have to animate again. Because if we just do and add it again like this is how we get. So that's why we want the position scaling and all to be here. That's why we duplicated the 5 to here. But the thing is, these are both linked to the same file. So the next thing we need to do is duplicate this polaroid 5, not here, but in the project section, duplicate the 5. Suddenly it changes to 7. You see, now this one is not connected. So now what we need to do is make sure this one is selected, select this one, press left alt and drag it here. Now what we have done is we have changed this polaroid 5 to be linked to this one, and this polaroid 7 linked to this one. But now if you just click in this one, there's one more thing that you need to change. This is the image file, because right now, let's say if I add it to the image 5 and a video right now here, you could see it is showing on here too and here too, because both of these files, this image 5, are both pointing to the image 5 section. So where it is, if I could remember, it's in here only. Okay, so it both are linking to this one. So right now what we need to do is, in the polaroid 7 section, you see it says image video 5. Let's just duplicate this one. If you cannot find it, just right click, reveal layer source in project, and it shows here. Let's duplicate it here, and you see suddenly it changes to 7. Now let's go there and drag it on this one by pressing left alt. Make sure this is selected, and now you could just simply do the changes however you want. You add an image here, and this two would not be connected. You see how this one shows the smaller image and this one shows the larger image, because these two are not connected. So the steps are simple. I'll show it in the quicker way right now. So right now what we did is we duplicate this one, so we want the second polaroid frame here too. So let's duplicate 6, grab it up, line it up where we want, so that it comes right now like this. Make sure we select the polaroid 6 from this one. If we cannot find, we can simply go to the reveal layer source in project and Ctrl D or just Ctrl C Ctrl V in this one. Left alt select and drag it here. Suddenly we have polaroid 8. Now also we need to change this one, because this one is linked to the image video 6. So let's go to the 6th one, duplicate it, it suddenly changes to 8. Drag it here, and now we have a different section for this ones. Let me just add a fill one so that we can see. So let's go to the second part, and you could see these ones are different and these ones are different, and the animations and all are there. That way you could just add more polaroid frames as much as you want. For the text ones, you could simply duplicate it. You don't need to do the composition things for this one. You just duplicate it, add any text you want, new text, well, ignore the spellings. You could see new text, new font, new polaroids, and then in this one we just simply drag it more because we added more frames. So let's add it. It goes down, it goes up, and then we could add however you want. So now we have 8 now. Instead of 6 polaroids, we now have 8. You don't have to worry about the this sections, what you call the subtitles one. You don't need to do the steps like that, because the text ones doesn't really matter. You could just do anything, and then it would not be affecting the previous ones, you see. So just make sure to duplicate the 2 files, which is the polaroid and the image ones. You could quickly just do 7 duplicate it, drag, done. It's pretty easy. You could even contact me on my Instagram, which is in the contact page of this site, and I would even guide you if you wish to, or even comment here. So yeah.